Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Maddie. If you're new here, welcome. So this is my Pocket Filofax Pocket Croc. I've had this planner for about a year and a half now, and I really like it. It's been holding up pretty well, and I throw this in my bag and don't really have to think about it. It's stiff enough. It holds a good bit of contents in here. If you heard from my last video, I'm going to start selling some of my planners. I really do like this planner, but now that I have another Pocket Croc from BDS, just don't think there's a point in me having this while somebody else can enjoy it and maybe to try it out. They don't have to pay full price for it. I did take care of it, but it is worn. So I mean, I basically used it for the last year, so, or on and off. So yeah, let's just get into it. Message me on Instagram or email me if you are interested in purchasing this. I'll probably sell it for like $80 or so. Yeah, so let's just get into it. So over here, this is where I keep a couple sticker sheets, and then I keep my cards. I don't want to show anything. Back here, I usually to buys on here, and then I have stamps or lose my planner. They can call me. I wish this was like in the front of the planner, but right now it's just here, but I might try to make it more obvious. And then I have business cards. And then I just have one of these inspired by Maddie Plans task cards with white ink. I love the white ink. It is so pretty, and it's really hard to see with this damn light. And then back here, I actually just got these. These are the tab dividers from Peanuts Planner Co. and I love them, and they're really like flimsy, which I love. I was wondering how they were gonna fit back there, so I was just really curious to get them, and I just really like the shape that she does for hers. Like, I just like I don't know, it's really like clean and crisp to me, like it's crispy. And then these are kind of the tabs that I want to do, and then I'm just keeping money back here, but I'm not really doing the cash envelope system, but I think I'm going to keep receipts back here, and then I'm going to keep, if I go to the bar or something, I'm going to always have cash, because that's when I spend more money, is when I'm using my card out, because it's like, yeah, I'll get you a drink, but if I only have cash, it's like, I only have cash. So moving on. So this little guy, if I can get him out, I just love references so much, so I don't have to, I do write them in my planner, but I just like them just to glance at it. I really do like reference material and checklists and stuff, so. And then I just have a cute little, I slit and this is just acetate. I just got off Amazon and I just cut it down. That's me and my boyfriend. We're huge festival goers, so love music so much, and we have a ton of friends that go. But that's from a festival a few years ago. I love, oh, I almost forgot to put this back. And then my little ollie clip. I love this dashboard. The only thing about the pocket size is, if you've watched my channel before, I don't really care for a really full planner. I don't know, I just like to have some space. Like, this is cutting it close for me. Luckily, I'm getting bigger rings for my upcoming planners, but this piece, I love the material that they use, but it's just too thick for planner size. So I'm gonna have to get something thinner, especially since it's not, I don't know, I feel like thinner dashboards for pocket size don't get worn out as much as like 8.5. I don't know why, but then we get into my inbox, and I just, right now, just put sticky notes in here. And this is from Cloth and Paper. It's just like the white sticky note, and then they have a tutorial on how to like print this checklist and stuff. So this is I believe a freebie from Puffin Pages Co. It's a checklist, and right now, I've just been writing everything I have to do. There's just not much space, so I might use this as like an inventory tracker instead, but I really did like to try it because I haven't seen one with this many spaces for whatever categories you want to add. So here I just did the GT method. I have action waiting for projects. I don't know if you can see it. Action waiting for projects. That one's a mess up. Delegate, someday, and reference. So I've just been putting like little dots where what category it goes into, and I know action needs to get done like as soon as possible. and then I mark it off here. But I think I like to cross off things even though I know it looks a little sloppy. But and then on the back, oh yeah, I just like started another list because I'm such a lister of how often I should clean. And I think what I'm gonna do here, so like random things that I think I want to clean like every once in a while, or just a reminder. I'm gonna have like daily. I'm gonna add daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly, bi-yearly, and yearly. So I'll let you know how that goes. And then we get into my dividers, and these dividers are too thick for this planner, for me anyway. I love them. They're so pretty, cloth and paper. But I won't be probably using these for the next setup. But I have just a 2020 year to glance, and I was gonna track like paydays on here, but my paydays are so wonky, so I just did not, and I didn't have any vacations because COVID. And then I just like have a running list of appointments that I like to keep track of, and then I have this reoccurring tasks insert, and this one's really nice because I can just add, if I think of something later, I can just add it. And it used to bother me that they weren't in order, like, but honestly, I kind of like that it's not in order. And then I can just kind of see which ones need to get done. And I use a highlight dot for like, if they're not every month, if they're quarterly or, you know, every couple months, I just check it off when I'm on that dot month or whatever you want to call it. And then on the back, I have Airbnb tasks, and this was a kind of a pain in the ass. So I was like tracking, I mean, this was just kind of my work stuff. So I was trying to track everything and keep up with my Airbnb app as much as possible and update it, because I had like a lot of complaints this last go around just because of COVID. I just blame COVID because I cleaned the crap out of it. So I have more tasks. I'm not sure about this layout. I do like it. I just don't know if this is what I would actually use it for. So this is from Puffin Pages Co. I think it's a freebie, so I'll link the freebies down below. But it's just kind of one of the when did I last blah blah blah. So it doesn't say that, but I've seen those inserts before. So it has it says tasks up here. You can have your description. So empty litter pan and replace crystals. Basically, I just put down the date that it needs to happen. So this is like it's not an every week task. So I have one of those automated cleaning litter boxes. So I just put the next date. It's every week and a half. Since I have 3 cats, every week and a half seems to be doing okay, especially with like the other 3 cats that live here. Sometimes I go in there. So I might just switch to like once a week, but this one's whiten teeth. I just like to keep track of when I'm actually doing it because I try to do it weekly, but honestly, it's not even that good for you. So I just kind of keep track of when's the last time I did that. Replace toothbrush. I don't think that's right because I've lost my toothbrush since then. But and then my prescription refill. I don't know why I put that. That's stupid. And then we get into my monthlies. So like basically when I go into my schedule section, I like to just make sure, I don't like to do everything. Well, I try to do everything in the same day, but if I, for some reason, don't get around to it, like say I'm trying to wash my tennis shoes, but somebody's load is in the laundry and I don't get to it that day that I'm doing all the reoccurring tasks, I always kind of check this just to see if there's anything lingering. And then I go into my monthlies. So yeah, I just pretty much, I don't really use the back, but I may for like more personal projects. But I'll just kind of flip through these so you can see. So like now we're getting into my weeklies. I kind of want to put this back at the front because I kind of use it as a reference, but this is just my rough schedule of how I want my days to go. More detailed to them eventually, but this is how it looks. This is from Peanuts Planner Co. I like that you can have like a big focus for the day. You can time out so it only has like a square and the time So if you're doing it by hour, you only have an hour to do that little square. So I really like, it's really hard. It's harder than it sounds to do time blocks, but anyway, I'm trying to get used to it since I work from home. And then we get into my weeklies, and these are just the freebie from Peanuts Planner Co. Nothing too crazy. I just kind of like fill in what I'm doing. This is more like memory planning, I'd say, but I may make this more functional for the next year. And then we get into my list. There's a reason why I have my weekly work outline here. It's just a quicker reference to flip to than having it in the middle of my schedule section. So that's kind of why I have it right here, just so I can refer to it, because I'm always looking at this checklist. And then I always just have sticky notes, this work checklist. I had my Airbnb inventory that I'm probably not going to use anymore. I have Airbnb, I have like cleaning tasks here, and then Airbnb routines, just things that I want to, like, I constantly check to make sure that everything's deposited correctly, because you never know, banks do make mistakes, or Airbnb. And then I have my AM, PM, afternoon, and media routines. Just made all of this on Canva. I think I'm gonna make all of this matching for the next year. I just wasn't really, I think I was trying to do all separate planners last year, and that didn't work. The skincare routine, this is a freebie as well from Puffin Pages Co. You have to go check them out. Kind of starting out with skincare. I've never really had bad acne or anything, but I know it's important to take care of your skin no matter bad skin or not. Mine's never been oily either, but you know, there's things, I've always done face masks, but I've never done any of this other crap. So should be interesting. I have this daily routine insert, which this is totally customizable on Infinite Lotus. You just buy it once and then you can print it as many times as you want, and you don't have to constantly print your routines out. If you're trying to do like social media, or you can do all kinds of tracking on here, honestly, especially because you can type it out. And then we get into my dailies, and I just have a couple Peanuts Planner Co. ones in here right now. This is a freebie. I just kind of list it out, and then I kind of map out my schedule, but this one's grid, so you can, like this one, or over here I just did a checklist, and you can kind of customize it for however you want. You could do notes over here if you want. And then I love this one. I don't even have to take it out. You can just write it like this, and it's not super sloppy. So I just love that it's sideways like that. I love it, love it, love it. So I just have a couple filled out. I guess I'll show you. It has 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. and then you can have a task list here, and then notes or any kind of like memo here. And then we get into my project section, and right in this YouTube checklist, which I need to update that. And then I just have like how I was gonna plan out my content. And then I have this like yearly insert that I was tracking. I stopped tracking when I posted YouTube videos, but, and then I have this. I hate this thing because it's so thick in here, but I just think it's cute. So I'm leaving it in here for now, but up here is all of my projects going on. So just can kind of see what needs to get done. This one's really important. I need to really get on that because I told my mom I'd do that in like September. But anyway, I have this task card. This kind of just, like, I just kind of go down the line. I look at my current projects, and then I kind of brainstorm if I have to brainstorm to move them forward, mind map. I do research if I have to sometimes, plan action steps, and then I will, if I finish all my projects, I go to my future projects list. And so that's kind of part of the GTD method, but it kind of goes with a lot of different principles I've found out. And then here's my master project list. This one is just a lone guy. I don't even know. The van build is not happening right now. And then I just have some planned out stuff. And that's it. And then we have my finance section. So in my finance section, I just have this order tracker. I don't think I left anything important in here. I'm actually just using this to track all of my yearly bills, so I can add it to my yearly bill tracker insert, this one for 2021. So but I am going to use this for an expense tracker. And then we have my yearly bills. This is from last year. So this is everything for me. Or no, I guess it's not. Well, I thought I did Airbnb on the back, but okay, so this was everything with Airbnb and my other house, and then this is more like long-term stuff that only happens once a year. And then I have just notes, and then we get into my goals and ideas. This is really just my health section. So I have an RX tracker that I've been trying to backtrack my medicine. I just want to know when I get it and when I run out and stuff. And then that's my other medicine. And then this is just a yearly pullout to track everything on there. And then we have daily habits. I've been using this for a couple of weeks, like this mapped out layout, but I love that it has, so this is a Peanuts Planner Co as well. You have like your water intake down here, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, workouts, notes. It's almost too much for me, honestly, because I don't really need that much space, but I do like it. And then I have this meal insert. I think this is a freebie from Puffin Pages Co as well, so definitely check it out. And then meal reference. And then we have contacts, which I can't show you. It's a gifts received, but since I always get gifts from my friends, or if somebody's like getting engaged or something, I just can't help myself but get gifts for people. I don't know what's wrong with me, but so I just decided to start tracking all the gifts that I get for people, just so I can send them out and stuff, because I'm constantly just writing it in my planner. But now I have like a full log of everything that I've been sending out. And then this was just kind of a brain dump for Christmas. And then I just have some like reference material for like my printer, just shit that I cannot remember to save my life, my desktop, and then I just have some more notes for like planning routine. This is kind of a brain dump of everything I want for my, that I want to be in my 2021 pocket planner setup. And then this is just a packing list from one of the festivals, and I'm gonna type it up and make it all pretty because there's a lot of good stuff in there. And then just some more grid paper. Yeah. And then I have another, actually this one's from Foxy Fix, I think. No, it's not. This is a piece of acetate as well. So I just stuck a Foxy Fix pocket on the back. So this one is, oh, there's one on the front too. So that's nice. I like to keep sticky notes on this side so I can just write down real quick notes if I have to. And then, yeah, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like the setup. I will be doing my 2021 pocket planner very shortly here, probably in the next like couple days, not kidding. Once this goes up, my 2021 setup's gonna be going up, but I've just had this. Yeah, I really like it. I mean, I will be selling this, like I said, but let me know if you have any questions about this planner or the VDS or anything else like that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.